All right, a video for myself. What's the word floating around today? Well, I was watching videos of myself, which is what I think the purpose of this is supposed to be, is to keep talking to myself and keep reminding myself of what works, what my philosophies are on poker and in life. Some of the things I figured out. I find a pattern that I tend to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Sometimes I'm not really sure why, until it gets ingrained, until your behaviors change. Um, but watching one of the videos this morning, one thing that stood out to me was at the end of my video, I said, winners always win. And that's a fact. And that is a fact. Uh, Poker, there's thing like variance, that goes back and forth. You don't always win, but in the end, the winners win. And you just have to ride out the variance. That's the way this works. Is not every tournament you're going to cash in. Some you aren't even going to have a chance in. Those are duds or whatever you want to call it. When I went door to door, most people aren't going to buy what you have to sell, but you're looking for the people that want to buy what you have. Same thing in tournaments. You're just trying to get to the tournament that has the path for you to win it all. And the way you do that is you just keep grinding tournament after tournament. Today is the Venetian. Looking forward to that. This is the one. This is the door that says yes. I've made lots of final tables at the Venetian. I've won several tournaments there. I think I said in the other video, I don't know which one I would share, but if I do share any, I made like 3 final tables in a row at the Venetian, so I have every reason to be positive and to expect to have great results. I think with the very first tournament I ever played of my wife when we came to Vegas, and it was just going to be one tournament. It was going to be the Venetian, and I promised her. She was worried about money, because we took the kids to Disneyland. That cost like $5,000 or something. This is when the kids were little, and then we had our trip scheduled to Vegas, just me and my wife, and that was going to cost X amount of dollars. And I remember her was like, "Man, we're going through a lot of money." And I was like, "Oh, don't worry. I got this tournament at the Venetian. I'm going to win it, and it's going to be all good." And I love this story all the time. I think me and my wife talk about it, but my wife had never seen a tournament, and she's like, "Well, how long is this thing?" I said, "It's all day long. It's gonna, I'm going to be here at the end. So for the winner, it's like a 10 to 12 hour thing. So you could probably take off, go do what you want to do." Well, she sat around and waited for hours and hours and hours, and finally, 10 or 12 hours later, whatever it was, to take me to win it, I won the whole thing, and she was like, "Oh my god, I couldn't believe it." She was so excited, like her face is probably what's motivated me to play a lot of tournaments. I think prior to that, I was really focused on cash. Uh, but yeah, I won that tournament, and then when I got back, she was like, "Hey, why don't you go play? Tachi has this World Series." I was like, "Oh, those are satellites. Those are dumb. Only one person. It's a lot of time for." Anyways, I went and played it at her advice. I ended up winning the main event seat, and then I probably won, I don't know how many tons of satellites since then, thanks to my wife's encouragement. And if she sees this video, I love you, Courtney. I don't know if I'm going to share this, but you are my inspiration, and I'm excited to go take down the Venetian today. Chip leader, first place champion, Gregory Robbins. Just for you.